outcome will be the best. Because if you have to do everything yourself, you need to keep focus on what you're good at. And so I believe the combination can have the strongest outcome, definitely.
So going back to you, Tony, with the financial side. So did I understand correctly then that you have to, if you're in a VIP room, if you have one of the headsets or a standard telephone, you have to deposit a minimum of 3 million Hong Kong? Now, can that be done by cash or through credit?
Normally the agent, the junket agent would have that kind of balance in his account in the VIP room. So because you need to have your own table, so normally the casino has a policy for you to have your own table, no matter if you do proxy betting or not. If you want to have your own table, normally the minimum buy-in is 3 million. So I also want to add that one of the reasons that I think proxy betting is so popular when it comes to Macau casinos is because of the credibility of the Macau casinos and the Macau DICJ, the regulatory environment. Philippines, Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia, many other markets they offer, and also there are a lot of studios around Macau that offer internet, live dealer betting and proxy betting. But I think the Macau telebetting is still a big amount because most people, they have no doubt. I mean, they trust the game, the integrity of the game, the dealers, the environment setting. So if there's any dispute, they can always check the video. So whereas if they are, you know, the proxy betting or telebetting, internet betting coming from a studio or other not so credible casinos, I've heard complaints, for example, from Jeju Island. Some people say that, oh, I got cheated there. Maybe just rumors, but I think there's some credibility issues. I've heard it from a number of other countries near Macau, but when it comes to Macau, when people lose, I mean, they don't complain, I lost, okay, but if you lose in other places, they say, oh, that the house cheated on me, or somebody cheated on me. They always complain that. I think it might be a confidence issue. So a lot of people, if they have to choose to play telebetting, proxy betting, I think they'll choose to go with their agent and they'll do it from Macau for that reason.
And of course, they're earning their rolling commissions the same? There's no...
Yeah, commission is the same as if you're playing there in live.
Mm. And if you...
But do you think that the trust needs to come from the casino, or can the trust actually come from the agent and the junket operator that you're with?
I think casino is very... I don't know if they would trust the agent, because agents run away all the time, so I don't think agents can... primarily it's the casino environment itself. But I think brands, for example, they're gradually, you know, some of the leading world-renowned listed companies are offering live dealer products online. I think that's also important. Some of the leading junket companies in Macau also offer online products. We don't do it yet, but we are also thinking about it. I mean, recently we've organized a VIP tour to London, for example. In London, Ritz London, they have land-based facility, and our players went there. They were betting like 200,000 pounds per bet. Every day they were betting like 5 to 10 million pounds per day.
Well, that would have scared them.
Yeah, well, they're very excited about it. They trust the London environment, and London, Ritz London, they also offer online products. So we're also considering offering online product from there. That's just one example. I think the product, whether it's proxy betting or internet, coming from a trusted brand and a trusted jurisdiction, trusted setting, I think that's very important.
I guess we're never ever surprised in this industry when we're dealing with the players and the player mindset. I know that some of the operations I've visited, and one springs to mind in Han Long Bay in Vietnam, such an unsophisticated method of delivering the proxy betting for the players, and then you'll come to a situation like the Ritz, or you'll come to a situation like one of the European-style softwares that they're being used in Cambodia, for example, who've increased their technology to keep pace with the business that's developing through proxy betting. So I think it's always surprising to me is just how some players would just accept anything. I can remember a time, one of the original software houses in Europe was called Boss Media, and Boss Media have grown into quite a large organization. I was, with my partners, we were the first people to bring that software into Asia. And it was totally the wrong product for this market. Everything was in English, no baccarat, and it had 2 zeros on the wheel. Totally the wrong product to bring into this market. But I have to say, the product looked good. And Boss have always been known for the way that they present their product. Maybe what's under the hood is not so good, but definitely the way that they present it. And I can still remember taking this casino software to a well-known junket agent in Taiwan, and I showed him the product, and he said, I think I need to take you to one of my players to get a true understanding of what this market will work with and what it won't work with. And what I'm getting to is about the cash scenario and the trust there. I went to this person's house. He took me into his office. He had a television set up in his office, and it had a black box on top, a receiver. And he made one phone call. He put the black box on, and a cardboard cutout picture of a roulette wheel phased up onto the TV screen. And he said, I'm going to put $5,000 on red. $5,000 on red. There was a